Yeah, we are.
Yeah, no, I just.
Oh, okay.
That was a joke.
Welcome to episode 70 of Fate Awakens. Before we get started, we're going to throw it on this side of the table.
All right.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
How's it going, guys? Good to see you there. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Fate Awakens. Before we get started, if you're interested in joining our super special club,
which you are,
which I'm sure you are because you're watching our videos, so you're already interested in what we have to say.
So,
$2.99 a month, you can join our membership club, and what that will give you is, of course, our undying gratitude, but also, it's going to have you're going to have access to a members-only chat that you can join. You're also going to have the ability to. You're going to have a cool little symbol next to your name. So if you're in the chat right now and you're watching people make comments and you see anybody that's got a cool little symbol like a sword or anything like that next to their name, they are a part of the Awoken Ones, our membership club. Yeah. So if you want to be cool like that too, please consider.
Don't forget the emojis.
Oh, yeah. And the emojis. You're going to have access to emojis of all of our characters, well, almost all of our characters. And you can add those in with the chat, and it's very cool, and it just really shows us, your love and support. So consider joining that. Once again, that is $2.99 a month. Very inexpensive, but it goes a long way for us to be able to buy new equipment, to be able to, give you guys the best quality product that we can. So consider that, and I will kick it over to Justin.
Shout outs. We got shout outs for Brandy Murphy. Griff Jawad always showing up. Guillermo Watson always showing up. Terry Alexander always showing up.
Yep.
Priya Khan.
Oh, yeah, Priya's
been around.
She's familiar.
Yeah, she's familiar.
Rosemary.
Shantu Hassan, definitely familiar. Solomon Ahmed, definitely familiar. Chris Strickland, whoever that is.
Is he a Awoken Ones?
He's an Awoken Ones member. He's got like a red
100%.
Honestly, can we block him?
No. Sometimes
Did he even hit the 6-month mark yet? Like,
Rosemary Fletcher, shout out.
Rosemary.
Obviously, Rosemary Fletcher.
You've
literally been there since like
our number one fan, and we love
So
you.
just know that.
Undying
Top of the
gratitude
list.
All right.
and adoration.
All right. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors. And welcome back. Last time, you all had a massive fight against Ruby's ongoing assailant.
Which we won.
Yes, you won.
A battle
against the Settlers Point. And y'all did pretty good.
I would say so.
I think it's a
I
lot
think,
easier with
Death
dragons.
toll is 99 plus 5. You got 5.
So 104.
Sunk a
Death
couple
toll.
ships.
And you get that's your souls too.
Yeah, you got 5 souls. I got an undisclosed number that will be revealed by the DM at some point.
But
a lot more.
after
Somewhere out of 99.
You can take seconds.
fighting all these, going through the ship, not finding Ruby at all, you cast Locate Creature. And pinged her.
Where'd you get that?
Level 7.
Oh, cool.
Just never
You
came up.
pinged her in town.
It did.
Oh, that's right.
Sure does work.
And it has come to my attention that when I casted that, the control water, which is also concentration, dropped.
Mm-hmm.
So water's normal.
So now there's a tidal wave of water going into the middle.
It just refills.
We're not looking at it, so it's technically like it could be anything.
The ship actually washes up on shore now because of that. Just the area
Schrodinger's
of
tidal wave. If I don't look, it's not my fault.
But I believe you were out with the dragons.
Yeah, I'm in town.
Yep.
Kind of.
Yep,
And-
you were
and
in
with
town
that tiefling we met.
We're all moving up.
with your
Who's
tiefling
not
friend,
here.
My friend.
Who I did not see.
and you all were raiding the ship.
Yes.
All right, you ready for your list to still? Are you going to do that now or
all the
later?
treasure rooms, right?
You can either send it to me above table or just read it off.
Read it out loud.
Read it out loud, yeah.
Read it out loud.
I will note it all down.
They
add
only
it to
want to
our
know
bag
the
of
cool
holding.
things.
I will note it down, add it to the bag of holding, and then we can disperse.
Anything can be useful.
There's a piece of
You
alcohol.
lift up the ship and Ruby just falls out of the bottom of it. Like, here, I was here the whole time.
I'm waiting for this list.
All right, you got 26,816 gold pieces.
What?
All right, we need to buy some.
Holy
We need to buy our own ship.
shit.
I have a plan for all of that gold. Please don't.
Dude, I bought like 9 ships for 1,000 gold.
You get 3 silver statues of monkeys doing the eyes, ears, and mouth.
Love it.
That's important. That'll be important later.
I don't know what that means.
It's a riddle.
You also get a scroll of fireball,
Doing research.
Nice.
Base level? Third level?
base level.
Classic?
I already have a wand of fireball. That's kind of redundant.
But you can give it to anyone.
Right.
Any caster.
I don't care.
You get some kind of mummified creature about a foot long.
Ew.
It smells.
I love it.
It's one of the children.
Oh my
the
God.
pillars.
Good. Or
It's a foot-long creature.
You get
That's smart.
pretty much any assassin standard martial or simple weapon.
How many?
Give me a number.
enough to arm the city.
Enough to arm yourselves 10 times over.
So 60.
60.
60.
60
Assorted.
assortment of weapons.
60
Martial
weapons.
And you get
Plus one
multiple
Are they all plus one?
chainmail,
Oh.
studded leather, and leather, along with a set of half plate.
Oh, you got ears set up, don't you?
He's got a full plate. of
Yeah,
leather.
I'm good. I'm good. Finally.
And we have
There's multiple poisoner kits.
Armor is for
How many is multiple?
weakenings.
7.
You were?
It's a good number.
Which armor are you wearing?
Enough.
You got half?
I honestly don't remember.
And you got miscellaneous
Hold on.
potions that are unlabeled.
I put it on this.
Oh.
Chugging all
Oh,
this.
no.
That's
33.
Chugging all
33
Oh,
miscellaneous.
Chugging all
wow.
33 today.
Do they all look the same or is it like an
Just
assortment?
chainmail.
Miscellaneous,
If you put on
multiple
some-
colors, shimmers, sizes.
Okay. Only one way to test what they do.
If someone doesn't die by testing
Cast
potions, then we're
identify.
not doing it
This would be the second time I have sampled a random assortment of pharmacy.
I think you went face down the first time.
Oh no, I'm at breastplate. Hang
So you get that.
That's it?
on. I need to update this.
Along with, and directly whenever you just raid the ship in the first
Edge.
hour.
Okay. That's it? That's all?
For now.
That's pretty lame, but okay.
Yeah, 28 grand. What the
Oh,
What are you talking
I'm going to go ahead and add that to the pile.
26,
Yeah, why don't you do
Is
that?
it all in gold?
No,
I'm
I
putting,
just summed it to all gold.
I'm putting it all in gold.
That's fine.
So 28,000.
26,
silver,
16.
Some- It's Electrum, actually.
This is piles of copper.
This
This ship
puts,
is actually made
by the
of
way, in
copper.
case anyone's curious, our grand total gold value is currently 38,657.
Is that you subtracting what I bought
Plus
a company
a
for?
fleet of ships.
So.
Yes, that is
Plus
that is
one.
subtracting everything you took.
Just check.
Do you group message that Ruby is in town?
Is that still active?
Telepathic bond.
Yeah, I wasn't going anywhere until
It's
I
like
have
8 hours.
I don't go anywhere without a posse, so
Well, you can-
there's at least
You
3
could
or 4
also
people.
just tell us, right, without messaging.
Yeah, we're all together now.
I guess
you
with words.
5 are all together.
We all headed to there. to the place.
Yeah, we'll head in. But not like in a rush too much to arouse suspicion.
Yeah, we're just gonna let's just arrive back at the void in the gate because that's where I left the dragons.
Do we want to
Fair.
leave the dragons to like watch the ships that are totally still here?
I do
We'll
think we
likely flee if we
Yeah.
don't.
I think we should leave the 6 dragons like circling the remaining ships. Just to
After they drop us off, we'll tell them to just make sure no one fucks with us.
Yeah, can you message Barum
I don't.
or
Yeah.
Barum?
Can't do.
Just be like, hey, keep an eye on your dragons. Like, don't let anything happen.
Well, I think
to
he's
them.
doing it.
He actually, remember, he all sent him
moved
to the
other
second ship.
Ruby
Yeah.
Oh,
go find the
can
other
you still
Ruby.
message him? Like,
to tell him what.
to tell him to leave the second ship because she's in town?
I wouldn't do
Well,
that
there was 2 of them.
because that second ship pinged for something.
Right. Just let him fuck it up. Let him destroy it.
Yeah, like we got him and a great worm on that side. We have 7 small dragons on this
Forgot
side.
about that part.
I think these 7 dragons, if we just coordinate and tell them to like circle around these ships and don't let these ships get away,
Mm-hmm.
we can come back and deal with those later once we deal with Ruby in town.
They're all siblings, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. They'll hang
I'll
out together.
tell Benioff to do that
I don't remember my
and
dragons.
to
See him on.
Mine's like
If it-
moose
if
knee or
it-
something.
get
I don't remember moose knee.
Mine's
sticky
Kudrig.
to protect themselves.
Zeomath.
You have Musore.
That's what I said. Moose knee.
I have Zeomath. I'll do the same thing. I'll get down with Zeomath and kind of, essentially just, do a lot of like petting and like, slapping and like, you got this, come on, like hang out and just like be friends. Don't let me down. Hang out with the other dragon buddies.
Keep those ships somewhat important.
All right.
Give him like a smooch on the tip.
Oh,
He looks very confused.
It's gonna get used to it. Endearing.
All right. So as the dragons fly around and just start making a wide circle around the area you just destroyed.
We didn't destroy it.
Oh, by the way, soul count. What did I get there?
You gonna start doing that now?
I mean, from Ruby's ship, obviously I'm going to collect all the souls on that ship if able, because it's a ship. It's pretty easy to cover. And then across the battlefield, I'm just going to kind of like take a wide kind of swoop, because I travel faster than all of them, as it is. My horse is faster than the dragons. Don't mean to brag.
You get 18 in the time that you're just
18?
walking through, following him.
Out of 99?
So far,
How many do I get from the time that I leave the ship, get to opening?
18.
there's a lot of them were underwater.
Yeah, most of
Sure.
those people are dead.
How much does your horse eat? Like a lot? Like the other day?
He's infernal, bro.
Oh, he doesn't have to eat it all? That's nice.
You got EOE or something?
I hate you all. All right, continue.
Following you?
Yeah,
Are you going directly to her as soon as you ping her?
heading in the direction. All I get is a vague direction, so I'll
Alright.
go there until
Going off his
Following.
direction,
Following Dominic.
you see them approaching.
who is going on Apollo.
So,
This way.
I'm side by side with you on Fromage.
I got a second seat. Anyone want to?
I made a friend.
Oh, hello.
We'll be with,
Hang on.
we'll be with you soon. That's something we must attend to.
Well,
We've all just been like wreaking havoc in our own way, and then we get back together, and it's just Dominic walking up, being like, "I got her, let's go." And we all just kind of file in, like,
Right.
"All right, we're good, let's do it."
I also have a second seat, but I'm not going to.
We're like blood just covering all of our weapons, or like just.
I look absolutely untouched. Not a single person
Right.
shot an arrow.
Same.
at me.
Well, I've been
I'll bring up
slicing
the-
and dicing my way through crowds of people.
Cleaving.
I'll be covering the 6 on the way up.
All right. Follow
I'm
me,
gonna-
guys.
I'm
Did
gonna
anyone
grab-
want to get on Apollo? I had an extra seat.
No, just walk.
Okay. Well, the
I
offer's
will.
there. Okay.
Not much for fighting off.
I'm riding
horse.
side by side.
I'm just
with
saying
you.
it's faster.
The
So
tiefling
good.
says, I'm
And
Andy.
we're just like walking.
Hello. You local?
Not really.
All right. You want to help?
I'd be glad to.
Good enough. Let's go.
Can you fight?
I can heal.
That's
That is useful.
even better.
I'm going to need you.
You know what? Scratch the fighting. Don't
Come
cast
with
another
us and
spell.
stay in the back.
Yeah. That's your new job.
So
We actually don't have a healer, so that's great. Anyway, let's go.
Says the
I thought that you were the one.
Hey, we don't have time to talk. We gotta find Ruby, guys. Let's go.
Who's Ruby?
Oh, you'll find out.
Oh.
You'll find out very
Oh,
quickly.
ditch and a half.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. You got a lot to catch up on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I mean,
A problem.
catch up on.
So she follows y'all
A true problem.
We head
towards the direction.
following. Yeah.
Deeper into the city.
Okay. Are y'all going?
still,
Are y'all
like,
leaving?
pinging?
Whoever's not on the horses.
No, I mean I'm not going fast enough to leave them behind. I'm just
Yeah,
staying on
we're-
my horse.
Okay.
Yeah, any of the Ruby Guild or anybody who's like still like moaning or alive as we're walking, it's just getting a little stabbed
Yeah,
as we
just a
walk.
little-
Like, I'll put it this way: Apollo going half speed and not dashing is faster than me dashing.
Okay.
How
Like,
fast is
I-
Apollo?
Just 60 feet, normal walk,
Should
which
we-
half would be 30. I move at 20.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you're very slow.
Yeah, I can't. I'm a slow boy.
But you can go slower so we can keep up, right? Yeah.
In giant armor. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going.
You guys keep it up.
I'm following.
That's what I'm saying.
Side by side.
I am just not walking. I'm not walking fast.
Fair.
Just anybody groaning on the ground. There's like a sword going in. I'm like firebolting
Shut
in
up.
the face. Like
Quiet.
Okay.
Super focused.
What are the people
Well,
as we?
screen.
I assume we're passing through the town right now.
Mhm.
What are the people of the town? Are they like hiding?
You don't see any of them.
Oh, so there's no one for me to like.
Windows closed and stuff.
Like everything is
I was gonna
Just
wait.
like
closed up.
guards and whatnot fighting.
You do see the guards like on the wall, like picking up rubble, checking on any
injured people.
Oh, you died. by the way.
anyone on the ground. Like they're just checking for survivors since they.
So we're walking, right? They're the ones riding. We're walking. I'll
I'm
just
walking.
lean over to Edmund and I'll say, Edmund, how long has it been since you've seen your son? Isn't he and your people in this town?
Are you Edmund?
Yes.
Jamie said, or not Jamie.
Andy.
Andy.
New.
Yes, but
What a
I
dork.
believe
Did
the
he
safest
character
thing
sheet?
for everyone is if we handle this quickly and discreetly.
Helena's been worried. She hasn't heard from you in a while.
Oh.
That's good to know. She'll be in for a surprise. That's
Yes,
Like-
she
like
described
I
you
said.
quite differently.
yes. I wish to deal with this before I go on to that.
He's so virile now.
Quite difficult.
Youthful energy.
Very potent.
All right, as y'all go.
Surprise.
How long does that spell last? 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Okay, you're not gonna make it there.
Minute pools?
Oh wow.
Okay.
Nipples.
Get us a general direction.
You are.
Can I go, like, once I find them, like, 2 minutes out, can I go, like, double speed and see how far I can get that way?
Okay.
Because I'm going, like, normal
Do
speed.
you tell them you're gonna start double
Yeah.
booking it?
Spells slipping. We gotta move, guys.
You don't have to
What?
tell me. I mean, I also
Well-
have.
Yes. Use your winged horse and find her.
Yeah.
I'll double time it after you.
Hey, feel free. But I'll get us as close as I
I don't
possibly
think you've
can.
ever seen Ruby,
No.
so
True.
Good luck.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna double time after you. So who's on your horse? It's you two,
Just,
and then I'm behind you. Okay.
I'll try to get as close as
And
possible.
then
and if I
us
can't,
three are
then I can't.
together.
We're just walking,
I'll come back.
one tapping people on the streets. Yeah.
So where do I end up when it runs out? Just straight in the middle of the city?
no. The spell starts going down.
No.
Oh. All right, we still got the shovels from the cellars.
We don't need those.
It was a joke.
Easy peasy.
There's 3
Walls.
buildings in front of you, and it looks like she's somewhere below them. As your spell ends.
You want to do a little door kicking?
I
I always love door kicking.
Yeah, that's fine.
don't.
It's a great time.
That sounds physical.
So
I
she's
don't
in
do that.
someone's basement.
I mean, there's 3 of us and there's 3 houses.
Maybe it's like a Team Rocket hideout.
Let's find which one has
Press
a
the
basement.
poster.
Like a 2-4-6 thing.
All right.
Sure.
So
Let's
I
do it.
guess
Teams
we'll
of
just
2?
go in. Do you have a basement?
Well, you guys are
Do
way
you
behind
have a
us. We took
basement?
off.
Do you have a
So I guess
basement?
we'll take the last one.
It's very
Good.
dangerous to have a basement.
So,
Wasn't the shore like right there?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
infrastructurally,
You're not
like,
supposed to have basements this close to this.
we can deal with that later.
Not
Anyway.
supposed to, but yet the spell points downward.
Hmm.
It's a fantasy world.
Some Twilight.
They don't have building codes and all.
Yeah.
I'm calling OSHA.
Go.
Who's
I don't
taking
think-
which house?
I'm just gonna kick in the right door.
I assume you guys are going to tell us which house.
I'll go in the middle.
Let's just go
Okay.
two.
Yeah.
Kicking in the right door, there's a woman with 3 children. being
I'm
cuddled
coming
around.
in. Blast.
You hear
ready.
the kids scream, and she just whimpers and just hugs them
I'm
tight.
going. Do you have a basement or somewhere a cellar, perhaps?
No basement here.
I don't believe it. I'm gonna search.
Roll investigation.
I'm gonna search this
Harassing
house.
the
Are we
locals.
in the house here?
No,
we're not.
I mean, They're probably gonna be there like a minute
10.
or so before.
A
us.
10? You don't find a basement.
Okay, what about insight on the lying woman?
What?
Can I check and see if that woman is lying to me?
Well, insight.
You just straight said insight on the line.
Lion.
14! Is she lying to me?
It doesn't seem like it.
What about her children?
The children are
So
scared to
one
death.
child's in the corner like,
You came in with fiery hands. I don't think so.
Basement.
If I see nothing, I'm gonna leave and then
So
Meet
who are
them.
in middle and left?
I'm in the middle,
Okay.
kick it
Are
in.
you knocking or kicking in?
knocking.
Okay.
Wow.
No answer.
No, I'm kicking.
Kicking.
You kick it in. No
Door.
problem at all. No one's inside.
We're still in group chat, right?
Yes, we
Okay.
telepathy.
I'll say my house is empty. I'm searching for a basement door. so I'll
Roll
search
a
around.
investigation.
Or cellar.
I was with you. Yeah.
No.
I think
You
so.
were checking
You went to the left
their
house.
Okay, gotcha. I legitimately forgot what I said.
We can-
You're not even
Alright.
checking your house.
Yeah,
Deal.
well, you guys are there yet.
I love doing less work.
You'll probably drive.
Nat 20. You inspected the shit out of that house.
Yeah.
And found nothing.
You're very aware.
What's
there's
the
nothing.
great
There is a
total?
lever on the ground,
Oh,
right in the middle.
Okay. Group message. Boys, I think we got her. Middle house.
You're checking left though, right?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Still check.
Oh, ladies and
We're
gentlemen.
checking left, right?
We got him.
Yep. Knocking. What are you doing?
Can I
come in your
basement?
Knocking. No answer.
well, I'm very weak at kicking.
I just politely asked.
You know how much armor I'm wearing?
Yeah, it's a lot of effort, guys. All of my strength is in keeping myself upright in this giant fucking armor. Can I burn it down with sacred flame?
Sure.
Hold on, guys. This is gonna take a while.
You burned the door down. That was unlocked.
Wow.
Hey, man,
So many better options.
there could have been a trap there. Anyway,
Can I enter your basement?
No one's inside.
Sorry about the door.
let me know when I get this group chat message, but I'll just go and
You would get the group chat message halfway through the door burning down.
I kick the door just for funsies and turn around.
It just opens.
It's clear, guys.
Alright, we all rendezvous on middle house?
Yep.
We wait for
Should
everybody
we
else to
check
show
left
up.
house?
We get there.
Just open the door and leave.
Well, I mean, if she
Okay,
says
that's
it's
fine.
middle house, we'll start there.
Go
and
middle
we'll go
house.
back. I didn't actually check.
Makes me wonder.
I mean, do we have a minute before they get here? Do you want to go?
I mean, I
and,
think
like,
you literally have like 1 minute. Like we're probably there now.
Then sure. I'll
Is
take
there any chance I had time for a short rest?
No.
it. No way.
You
Alright.
you scavenged that shit
what?
for an hour.
If you give me a chance to catch up.
I don't need a spell slot.
Oh.
I need an action
Oh.
or an ability. I was gonna ghostly gaze again, but I can't.
I guess so.
So y'all reconvene in the middle, and y'all now approach from the back,
And see a lever.
Okay. We all
Alright.
gather
Better
around this
place to
lever.
approach from.
group
and a
message.
smoky door on the left.
Group message. Who would like to go in first? Tank. Got it.
Does it work if I just raise my hand? Do you have to see it, or can I go to say it in my brain?
I mean, I'm looking at you and
Oh.
I say, let's go first.
I can
I
imagine
got it.
Bulgrim still communicating telepathically while we're all standing looking at each other.
I'm ready to go first.
He says, raise his hands.
Just to be clear, though, earlier when I went on the Ruby ship, I opened the door and it blew up a fireball in my face. I'm still standing, so can't be
So,
worse than that. Can't
I'll
be worse
pull
than
the
that.
lever and we'll stand out of the way. I say in group chat. And
Pull
then
the sword.
Bulgrim go in guns blazing. The rest of us will follow.
All right, I'm going in with my great sword of wounding
Do you
out.
have dark vision?
I do.
Okay, cool.
Whoever goes in, take a guidance.
So you go pull the lever.
When everyone is ready. Is everyone ready? Okay.
Pull
I
the
go,
lever!
and I pull the lever, crunk.
And nothing comes up because it's locked.
Oh,
Aw, good thing locks are temporary.
True.
The lever is
Sure is a good thing that locks are temporary.
the lever is locked.
It's locked.
Like it's got like a boot or something. On
Can
it?
I see the lock?
Yes, it's a big padlock right there in the front.
Can I blast the lock?
You can try.
Does anybody know?
Okay. Am I rolling attack for that?
We don't have a rogue
Roll above a
anymore.
10.
The closest
I have a
we had
plus
to a rogue
11.
got
Well,
murdered.
don't get a natural one.
I got a 30 on the
Okay.
first hit. Let me roll the second one. It's a 21.
Okay, roll your
How's
damage.
the lock looking? Oh, you're gonna make me roll damage?
Yeah.
9, and 16.
Okay.
It's 25 total damage. How's the lock looking?
It's fire damage.
Yeah, it's fire damage.
Okay. It's kind of melted itself onto the wood and it's kind of engraved a burned hole on.
Can we open the door?
Yeah, it looks pretty open now.
Okay, we're opening the door.
It's dark down below.
All right.
Cool.
Roll
All
on,
right,
big guy.
I'm going to go first and see what we can find. I'm just going to go down the stairs.
Start grumbling about not having any.
There's a ladder.
I'm going to climb down the ladder. My
About
sword.
6 feet down until you hit ground. So anyone 6 feet or higher, your head is going to be on the ceiling.
Good thing I'm short.
Okay, well I crouch a little, kind of keep my head down because I'm a little taller than
Roll
6 feet.
perception check.
I don't remember.
That's a 19.
Yeah.
That's a 21.
There's lots of barrels and like you see like food storage, like dried beef. There also looks to be like mounds of wool in the corners.
That's what I see.
No.
Do I hear anything? Silence.
You
then.
hear everyone above you talking to you and talking in your
Okay.
brain and all
Or
that.
just telepathically. It looks like there's a bunch of barrels and supplies down here. I will keep looking.
Okay, I'm gonna run back to the house that you left.
So
I think that's probably a smart move. I'll follow.
yep,
Doors burned open.
I open the door.
I mean, I ran back, so I'm gonna run inside
I'll
That might be
also
two teams.
No
and
one's
search,
inside the
and
door.
search for a trapdoor.
Roll investigation.
Can I also do that?
You can.
I guess we're the 3.
Three.
We're gonna search the solar basement. That's what we started with.
16.
16.
The 2 tanks and you?
I'll watch your
Yeah.
back. I got a 10.
10.
The one person wants to kill it.
You move a rug on the ground and see a cellar door that looks like the lock is already broken.
Oh, hey. Well, look at that.
Okay.
I'll go first.
It's house number 3, friends. It's house number
I
3.
pop one of the barrels open just to see what's inside of it. Just
As soon as you do that, you smell dry, very salted fish.
Like gefilte fish.
Nice and preserved.
Gefilte
I'm gonna group message
Put a couple in the bag.
Bulgrim. We got her. We need you, pal.
Okay, well I'm gonna take a couple of
Smells
these
like
fish.
ruby.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just all dry fish.
I'm gonna open the trap door while we're waiting on them to get here, just to look down.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay,
what do
roll
I
a
see?
dex save.
You're getting shot at, friend.
A Bichon Frise.
Those are good dogs.
All right. 14.
Okay.
That's fair.
12 daggers
12? How many arms you got?
all shoot straight out at you.
Fucking dagger
And you just
launcher.
see 12 daggers stuck in Jethro.
That's fine.
And you
I'm cool with
take
This is fine.
I call out for a
24 piercing damage
That's fine.
and 33 poison damage. And you are now poisoned.
That's fine. Do I see Ruby?
It is dark. You have dark vision?
Of course I have dark vision.
You don't see her immediately from your
You
I
need
have,
a-
I have devil sight, not just dark vision. I have devil sight.
from your vantage point. You don't see her.
But I saw those come at me.
Oh, you saw them come straight at you from what looks like some kind
So-
of device on the ground.
But I don't have devil sight. Sorry.
I am going to cast Vicious Mockery on Ruby.
Can you see her?
Yeah, we can't see her.
Can I look inside?
Roll perception. You're still up top.
It looked like some sort of trap that
My
sent
perception is
all of us.
extremely
12 daggers in it?
high. It's
It's
21.
Ruby.
From where you're at, you don't see her.
She's getting hella possessed about my seconds.
Is there like an object just laying around?
There's many objects laying around. It's pretty much a fully decorated house.
Cool. I'm gonna grab a random object, cast the light cantrip on it, and throw it down there.
You grab a candlestick on a shelf next to you
That's convenient.
that is now lit up. You throw it down,
Mhm.
Then
It's
you
like
see-
cracking a glow stick.
Yeah, glow stick.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
and you see nothing below you except for the device.
What device?
I mean, I'll jump down.
There is a mechanical device that threw daggers straight up
Yeah,
under the
if
door.
I-
It's a launcher.
If I go down, this is why we got Dominic here. I'll go down. I mean, at this point, I don't want her to
I guess
escape.
we're showing up.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
we
guys will
probably
show
should
up
have
as I
started.
probably jump in the hole.
Yep.
Not jump. If there's a ladder, I'm gonna.
It seems she
There's a ladder.
left some traps for us.
And I would like to inspect my way down this time.
Jethro, do you want to take the knives out of your body,
No.
or just leave them there?
It's a scare tactic.
Okay. Well, no, just sticking out.
I'm gonna come around the corner with just knives sticking.
Blood gushing down from the knife wounds.
Your You're checking
I'm
around as you're
carefully
going down.
going down as I go.
Okay.
I can,
Are you looking around? What are you doing exactly?
Oh yeah, I'm looking around.
Roll
for
perception
traps.
check.
Looking for traps.
And it's at disadvantage since you're poisoned.
Well, that's kind of dumb if you think about
I
it.
mean,
Well, you're the one that has daggers
it's
in you.
just a mechanic.
It's not very cash money.
15.
Looking around, you see tons of storage, like a normal house storage.
No traps?
Crates.
No ruby.
From where you're at, you don't see anything around you except for boxes, crates.
How big is this space?
It's not very deep. It's about 6 feet tall, but you see boxes about 5 feet and 10 feet around you. You can't see what's past that.
Could you fit a horse down here?
Oh,
Kind of.
definitely fit an ethereal one.
Could I fit an ethereal horse down here?
It'd be uncomfortable, but yes.
There's a horse in a hospital.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna summon the horse and go ethereal, and then inspect for traps.
There you go.
So that way, by the time
Answer for everything.
it is. It's really the go-to. So by the time they get here, I can scout.
Are y'all going down?
I am.
I'm gonna
Okay.
wait.
Yeah,
Well, going traps.
So as y'all go down, you
She'll
see
know.
him summon his horse and then disappear.
Standard.
Quick check for traps.
Okay.
In the ethereal plane.
Jethro, then
Roll
Jethro.
investigation. At disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, it's a 4.
I'm
I assume I
also
can't
gonna-
roll less than a 4. Yeah, 4.
I'm gonna roll.
What are you doing?
Literally rolled a 2.
I don't know. Maybe investigation or
What are you doing?
looking for Ruby, trying to,
You're looking for Ruby?
or
Just
anyone,
glancing around the area?
or just I don't know.
Moving
Just
crates?
trying to figure out something. Yeah, just searching.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Oof.
12.
Still, that's awesome.
You don't see anything. You just see boxes as you look around the corner, just boxes.
Coming down this ladder to this point, I'm just going to start investigating the walls to see if there's any trapdoors or any secret passages or anything like that.
Roll investigation.
The dagger launcher thing was like a one shot. Was it like,
I imagine it hasn't gone off.
That's
Hopefully.
a 4.
4.
I also rolled a 4.
They're like carved out clay.
Okay,
All right,
still-
Dominic, we need a brain
touching
down
everything.
Looking
here.
around.
yo,
I messaged the group. Dominic, we
I
need
like the-
a brain down here.
I forget. I light the.
There's a
my-
candlestick in the middle that's lit up.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. All right, we're good.
okay.
It's throwing about 15 feet of light,
Mm,
which is that immediately area. Once you get
it's
past
around
those
about
crates,
20 feet
it-
light.
just shadows.
Oh, I'll light my sword on fire with the helm and just use it as a light source and keep
Okay.
walking forward to try to investigate.
My
Like a
horse also
headlight.
sheds 15 feet of light.
You're in the ethereal, doesn't count.
I'm just in the
It does,
ethereal
it does
light.
dim light. We all have dark vision except for these two other
Yeah,
losers.
that's fine. I'm trying to light it up.
So
All right, okay.
you all down there now?
It's lit up, right? We lit it.
It's lit.
Fam.
I am not down there. I'm staying up top.
Okay.
It's lit.
What do you see ethereal, Jethro?
Apparently a whole lot of nothing.
Jethro.
You looked for things, didn't see anything.
I mean, after a
What do you
while,
do
I'll
when you
come
get
on
down?
ethereal.
What do we look like?
Make a
Just from
perception
the
check
ethereal
that
plane?
it's lit
like
up.
you?
Can you move it outside of the walls that we're checking?
You want to roll?
Just
You
go
want just
through.
looking around, see what you see?
Yeah,
So I'm
see
trying
if
to roll
there's anything
perception.
fishy. I will use my.
So
I will
even
guide myself.
looking through walls, I don't see any secret passageways.
Oh, I forgot to use your.
There's no
guidance.
secret passageway at all.
So this is a dead end. This is a contained area. Is
Go
what I'm
through
saying.
to the
Yeah.
other basement and
How
see if there's a
big-
secret passageway.
How big is this
I mean, yeah, I could do that.
basement?
All right.
Just go
I
through.
rolled a 19 on
Or-
die, plus 9 is 28, plus 4 is 33.
Huh?
That sounds.
Okay.
32.
If there's
So
something
as you're
seen,
as you start looking around, you see what looks like a hint of red hair behind a crate in the corner.
What does that mean?
Say the word.
You're bald.
Say the word.
No, you're not
In
bald.
real life.
please say it in the brain first.
I see a hint of red hair behind one specific crate.
Yep. And it's very much in the shadows in the corner.
Okay.
And there also seems to be like other hints of like traps being laid nearby.
So Dominic at this point says.
I rolled a 4. I'm poisoned.
So
31.
Dominic will just say in the group, heads up, it's going down.
Meet me in the club.
Farrah will say back, do you have literally any more detail than that?
Yup. And Dominic casts Wall of Light and just borders the entire wall of the shadows that she is in this huge, like,
It's effective.
wall
Of light? Just shadows. Of light, I mean.
all of it, and just erases all the shadows, and one of the segments of the light breaks off and slams into that barrel, trying to expose this person, whoever's hiding there. Yeah, that's my action on the bonus action.
Now that spell you just did,
I did a spell. It's a 5th level spell.
Oh, fuck.
what's the raw rules to that?
Oh god.
It's like Wall of Fire, like what he does, but here, I'll give you the actual wording of it.
I feel like something's about to happen.
I don't know.
I'm ethereal, so
A shimmering wall of light appears at a point you choose within the range. The wall appears in any orientation you choose, horizontally, vertical, blah, 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 blah. Can be 60 feet long, 10 feet high, 5 feet thick.
Thick?
Makes bright light,
It's thick, dirty.
120 feet. When it appears, everyone in the area must make a con save, or takes a bunch, or 48 damage, and then I can break it off and deal some damage.
So everyone in that space.
Everyone that's surrounded by it. So I put it to
What's
where
your
that
save?
person was surrounded. 19. That sounds right.
Con?
Definitely con. 17, sorry. I overestimated myself.
Is it or half?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Roll
how
damage.
spells work.
So you create a daylight, and then the daylight is damaging.
Yep.
It's a radiant light.
Well, if I activate it, I'm just trying to expose them at this point. 14, 22. If I was trying to hit them.
Are you?
I'm just trying to expose them. That's why I'm like
Okay.
saying it where there's no way to run.
Okay.
And that's why I aimed at the barrel, not the person.
What you hear and see is immediately movement. Roll perception, see if you can keep up.
19.
You see the hair disappear for a second. You see the box that she's behind fall over, and you see movement about 10 feet to your left now. And you swear you saw a glimmer of a blade.
Can we move in that direction now at this point? Or
Yeah,
is
I
the
was trying to
light
like
blinding?
highlight them.
Oh,
So-
she definitely moved out of that space,
This way.
and you followed her,
got a live
tracing
one.
the left side. She's now closer to y'all, about 10 feet away. And you feel like she is right there.
I'm making a beeline.
Is
Why
it-
don't we all just surround her?
Well,
well, she can't get out. You
And
guys.
y'all all see just this bright ass.
Edmund
wall
is literally at the exit.
Yeah.
The only
This is
exit.
true.
And y'all are pretty much at the center of the only way out.
What do I see? Do I see her in this shimmering light thing? Like, what do we all see?
Roll perception.
I'll just scream stop. Don't move.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast.
You can roll perception too, just see if you see anything.
19.
Oh, bro, let's
19
just
to
talk
20.
to her.
14. We gotta stop her first. She's bouncing around.
I don't know
I mean,
if it's
we clearly
Ruby or if
don't.
it's the
Yeah.
poison person that my god
25.
specifically told me about. So I
What?
don't want to.
Well, I mean, tell them to
Based,
come out.
based on what
I
you
did.
did, you saw the
I
movement
literally did.
and you saw the red hair dive behind another crate. What'd you roll? 19. You also see it. You
So-
see the shape. You don't see the red hair or the light. You
That's
notice
fine.
some kind of aura appeared
I
around
have
the
a movement
walls.
speed of 90, so I would like to close that gap instantly
Okay.
if I can, and unethereal, like wherever she went.
Roll. Okay.
Like,
Roll,
I am on top of her with a flaming horse.
Roll initiative.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was waiting on. Am I rolling initiative with disadvantage? Is that a thing?
No, just roll initiative.
Okay, it's a 21.
Okay. So 21 for Jethro. That's 20 to 25.
Oh, shit, no, you wanted all of us to do it?
Initiative.
Yep.
Nat 20, so that's a 24 for me.
I rolled a natural 1, so I'm probably last.
You're also outside, so that's
I'm
fair.
upstairs.
15.
Outside.
Outside
Fitting.
the basement.
15 for bowling.
But you're blocking the exit, which is what is key.
That was kind of why I was staying there.
Smart move.
So anything else? 10 to 15.
11. I'm sorry, 12.
I got 14.
Math.
Dominic 14.
It's a tough
Old
subject for people.
It's rough. I hate odd numbers.
And Edmund, you got
And I
a
have two
1.
of them
Yeah,
I
straight.
should have done.
4, technically.
4.
It's
terrible.
literally incredible.
I feel amazing.
Okay.
She got nowhere to run.
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 All right. So, Farah, you immediately see Jethro pop out right behind this box
Cool.
that you know that she jumped back behind,
Cool.
or you assume it's going to be.
I'm gonna.
whoever
Well,
this
as
is.
soon as again,
Yep.
as soon as I come on the deal, I'm dismissing the horse.
You see the horse for a second, then gone.
Cool. Let me check something really quick.
Just based on where you're
can
standing, you
can
just
I
see the box.
See
Not her.
her? No, I can't see her.
You just based on your positioning, the box is in the way.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Fairy Fire. On
effective.
Yes.
where I know she is.
Glitter bomb.
Okay. So it's right in front of him, right behind that.
Glitter
Are they
bomb.
invisible? Is that the issue?
It just gives us advantage.
Yeah.
If they
Mhm.
pass
So-
the
Save.
thing, right? There's a save to that, isn't there?
There's a save, yeah.
It's a Dexterity saving throw.
That is a 25.
Got some
Oh, that's
barbs of the
fast.
silver variety, perhaps?
I'm not there.
That's a pass.
Nope. Okay, try
And
it.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Your boy tried.
use a reverse inspiration die.
Mm.
And I'm just gonna say, there's nowhere to run.
Okay. What's your
So-
die right now?
Oh, it's a D8.
It's a very creepy
So
thing
what
for a
does that
celestial
do?
to say.
Whatever her next thing is, I'm
Good.
gonna roll against
Just
it.
the next thing.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Hold that.
You want to move at all,
Um,
so you can actually see who you're
yes.
talking to?
I do.
So if you just move around the edge, you can see her,
Yes,
and you
lower
just see this beautiful redhead in this
She is gorgeous.
Describe her look.
leather and chain mixed armor that looks extremely well put together.
This is the kind that's not
So I
actually
say there's
functional.
nowhere to run.
It's just
No, it's functional. 100%
So you can
functional.
take a D8 away from her next save.
So Jethro, you pop out. She's directly in front of you, 5 feet.
Yeah, I need her to make a save.
What kind of save?
I feel like that was pretty obvious. A wisdom save.
Is this Ruby to Jethro?
Yeah,
So natural 20 minus 6.
Hang tight.
So
Can she silvery barbs that roll, please? So she's gonna take that roll at disadvantage.
You got that?
Yeah, I have silvery barbs now.
You can't.
okay, that was a
Separate spell.
4
reaction,
minus
yeah.
6. What was
We're
it?
gonna
What kind of
call that-
save?
and
A
We're
wisdom?
gonna call that
Reaction.
a
Hold on,
nat
wait,
one.
can't I take it?
Negative 2 to a.
Can you
Is
do
your
that?
first thing a
So-
spell?
Oh,
That
yeah.
is a 2, sir.
Well,
Yeah.
hang on.
We don't
You
know
can
if we
silvery bar, but you can't follow it up
Yeah.
with another spell.
That's never mind.
Yeah,
Never
you
mind. Scratch, scratch.
Yeah,
It's two leveled spells in
it
the same
doesn't
turn.
matter. It's one's reaction.
Yeah,
Oh,
reactions do not matter.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, never mind then.
Really?
You
Reactions
can't do
count.
action and bonus action. Reaction is fine.
Okay, then yeah, that's what happens. She rolls a 2.
That's why you can counterspell. the
She
same turn you cast a
fails
fire
and
word.
is possessed
DD's hard.
for 5 turns.
No, it's not.
5 now?
Yeah, it's 5 turns now. It's a 5th level.
Shiza.
Wait, what?
So-
You have her now?
Yeah, I have her now.
Jethro falls out unconscious.
Yeah, so Jethro falls unconscious. But now, as Ruby, I'm going to say, all right, guys, don't worry.
Ruby's
got
now
her.
up next.
But that's what she does on her turn.
Is this
And I
Ruby?
know that you can possess people.
You don't.
No.
Please don't only have 18 health.
Well, you have Ruby's health.
You're Ruby.
You are
Yeah,
Ruby
but the
right
damage carries over to me.
Oh,
when I
that sucks.
possess.
Uh,
That's the downside. But yeah, so on
So
her
on
turn,
Ruby's turn, because Ruby's next.
I'm going to, guys, don't worry, I got her. It's Jethro. I'm putting my hands up,
And we obviously are the
and you all see Jethro lying on the ground behind her. So 2 and 2 together.
Y'all see Jethro besides
Yeah.
Edmund fall behind her,
Honestly, if like,
Meanwhile,
one of our
he
big
still has
enemies was to be
daggers
like,
and then she stands up.
I'm Jethro, guys.
It would be
It's
a
fine.
great move.
It'd be great if we just believed him. Just knock out Jethro and be like, I'm Jethro.
Is she holding a spell right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's got a dagger, and then she's got a
What do I
hand
got?
on a string.
Give me my current layout. I have a dagger.
Pat
And
A
down.
you're
dagger in
on
one
a
hand
string.
and a string in the other hand.
What's on the string?
It goes somewhere that direction.
shoot,
Let
bro.
go of it,
Yeah,
no
I'm
matter
gonna-
what.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
definitely don't pull it.
I'm not
That's
gonna let
right.
go. I'm going to place it on the ground,
Okay.
and then I'm going to like drop the dagger.
Okay.
And then Nothing else on me. No potions.
There's
no
a
nothing.
couple bags on the side, like little small
Just throw 'em.
pouches.
Okay. Yeah. What do I got there?
Just shrimp, dog.
No, I want to see what I have because
She's
I might need
beautiful.
it.
Shrimp.
What's in my What's in my pouches?
As you look in the pouches, there's a couple vials in one, and then some miscellaneous like powders and.
Do I recognize any of that as healing things?
Just
no.
dump them all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take those, toss them aside.
That's your turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Bulgrim.
Well, I hear this, so I'm going to calmly walk up without raging, pull my manacles out, and just see like.
Do I have to make a strength save? I choose to fail it.
Yeah, Jethro, I hope this is you in there. If it's you, put your hands behind your back or something.
Bulgrim it is. I know you have that weird lump behind your left knee.
Oh yes, no, we were talking about this last night. I'm gonna lock the manacles and then
Should do it for him.
Honestly, manacles kind of unnecessary, but
It's fun.
well,
Which manacles are these?
these are the ones that prevent you from
Dimensional
the
teleporting.
interdimensional shackles that you gave us like 30 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Wait, are you
The
just
international
stuffing
chapels.
We've talked about this
Hold on,
in
I
chat.
And
sure?
oh yeah, I don't know if you can leave.
I mean, that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
Don't care.
Yeah. And then I'm going to start to lead you out of the basement.
Oh no, you possess her longer.
Dominic.
Oh no, I'm the most
Oh,
powerful
no.
assassin in the nations right now. What am I gonna do?
This is all your regular powers?
I don't care. I'm Ruby.
Dominic is a little untrustful and just wants to make sure, just cross it, all the T's, dot all the I's. To make a perception check to make sure this is Ruby, like the one that I know as Ruby and nothing else. Because there was two of them for some reason.
Roll a insight check on
I
this.
love insight. That makes sense. 11 plus. I don't roll insight
dot on
much.
her eye that we can like check for.
We've all been
16.
fairly face to face
It-
with Ruby.
Based on visual, since that's all you have right now, it seems to be Ruby.
Okay, based on everything else, does it seem like Ruby?
Alright, I don't trust mortals and I count as a mortal, so I'm going to cast Augury
Inside of
and
her.
literally ask my god if this is the woman I know to be Ruby and the only woman I know to be Ruby.
Sure, I'll give it to you.
And I will waste a second on the spell just to be 100% sure.
Really burned.
Is
all-
this
all
the
my
full Ruby experience right here? That's what I want to know. Wheel or woe?
Unedited.
The real uncut.
Ruby
Yep.
After Dark.
You get a
Is there
I can do
anything?
that.
a warm feeling inside.
All right,
Did you
I'm
pee yourself?
satisfied. I did not go to the bathroom. It was a long flight on Dragonback.
Well, I'm still leading her with my movement 30 feet out.
After Dominic Grimdale.
That's just me making sure.
I'll just follow.
Yeah.
Follow the
Can
group.
someone get my body?
What are you doing up there?
Oh, I'll get the body.
Yeah, can I have free action? Someone
I'll
get
get Jethro's body.
Okay.
I assume
That's
I
so
can see
needy.
them now. Like, how far away were they?
You're just up top. You know, most of them moved that way, and everything started glowing about 12 seconds ago.
You just see an empty hole.
Okay, I'll just wait.
And you just see a candlestick glowing on the ground underneath you. All right, Farrah.
Wasting spell slots.
I'm gonna message Edmund and say we've got her in cuffs. And then I am going to look around the room really quick. What do I see?
Roll a perception check now that you're looking around the room, not for her.
It's lit up.
18.
It looks to be a house's storage room.
Is there a chair?
No. Not down here.
Any extra chairs? Damn.
What kind of storage room
So-
doesn't have a fucking chair?
I keep all my chairs in the storage room.
In this economy, extra chairs?
Before getting too far with Jethro, I'm gonna pat his pockets.
What?
Got him!
Shit. You find my bag of holding.
You will do that on your turn though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Damn, savage.
I'm kind of looking for something to like.
Here you
She's
go.
in the cuffs, right? I'm looking for something for
There's
her to be like
everything.
attached
Dude,
to
you're stashing extra coins.
It's all the bag of holding.
and
There's-
not be able to move when she is unpossessed.
Down here, there's heavy crates, there's barrels, there's sacks. It's literally just like a lot of big boxes
Okay.
in storage. There's a chest that has iron bindings to it.
Okay. Then I, just in case, I'm going. Never mind.
You have a bonus action left in the
Yeah.
We're obviously skipping Jethro's turn next.
I think it's 5 turns. Let me double check that.
I don't know. The situation seems like it's fucking.
No, it's
difficult
3
right
turns.
now,
Sorry,
so
not 5.
I'm just
3
gonna,
turns.
I'm just gonna wait.
She's
All
just
right, so
vibing.
turn 2 for Jethro.
Or gonna vibe.
Ruby.
Yeah, it's Ruby. I'm going to continue my way up the ladder.
Continue my way.
Can I make it to Edmund? Is my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make it to Edmund.
And on my turn, I told him that he's in cuffs.
I want to give him a big old kiss on the mouth.
Like with tongue?
Yes. Just because I really want to freak Edmund out.
Do you accept it or do you resist it?
We have
Sorry, I was
conversations about
looking up
content.
Ruby walks up and just gives you a big old kiss on the mouth.
I mean, I would not do that, right? Yeah.
Well, I always loved you, Edmund. You were my favorite.
I mean, I see she's in dimensional shackles with other people.
It's,
So I'd be like,
it's just a prank.
Jethro. That's fine.
Oh, sorry. No,
After Ruby
hilarious.
Bulgrim,
I still have
continue
actions
walking
to
them up?
take.
Do
Yeah.
you want
so-
anything else?
No.
Okay.
Continue.
Your
yeah.
movement, you walk him up.
It's a funny little prank.
I think we're gonna try to walk
You don't kiss the
into
boobies?
the house part.
Y'all went up.
Yeah. So we're in the house part, and I think I'm gonna try to prep with my action for like an interrogation. So look for a chair or something that we can get her on.
There's multiple chairs up in this area.
So maybe just try to lead Jethro over to a chair and just be like, "Well, Jethro, I'm not sure how long you'll be able to hold this, but when you pop out, we'll probably have to question her."
12 more seconds.
Dominic and Rindle and Edmund, one more go.
Well,
I've only taken.
I'll say, just if I
5
have a
rounds, right?
chance
3.
during my turn as I lead her
We're on
up,
the second.
can I do some rope?
Yeah.
Roll a sleight of hand if you're going to tie it.
Well, shackles behind, and I'm just gonna do rope.
I
Roll a sleight of
consent
hand.
to this
On my next turn, I'm
shackling.
gonna go upstairs.
How would you rule?
17.
She's tied.
Dominic's time he starts ritually casting Zone of Truth.
Zone of Truth, and that's that area.
That's my turn.
And Rimdale,
Just carrying Jethro up.
carrying Jethro up. Edmund,
How would you rule charming a creature if they're possessed?
I would consider it already charmed currently from his spell.
This is true.
Is your thing a charm?
I mean,
Kind of.
It's a possession.
essentially, in 6 seconds you can charm them because it'll be an
So
empty vessel.
there is a possession 5e thing, and there's a charm 5e thing.
Like their mind is
So
currently buried.
if I were to charm,
You're charming Jethro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Her mental capacity is suppressed while I'm in there.
okay, so she can't fail mental saves on purpose. 'Cause
You would
I'd
be
just doing
going
it.
against him.
That's, doesn't make sense.
My brain's up in there.
Okay.
So you can prep it.
Yeah.
In 6 seconds you
I
can
can
do
see
it.
that.
All right, so Farah, you're going up.
Yep, and if I can, I want to stand in front of the exit,
Okay. There's 2 exits. There's actually a back door in here too.
the one that got burnt.
Okay. Fair. You're by the burnt door.
My bad.
That was unlocked. Jethro.
It's a hole.
It was unlocked.
Yes. You didn't check.
I unlocked it. You don't know.
Continues to
No
be
one was there.
unconscious.
Yep. Jethro continues. That was the. This is your final round.
I unlocked
real
it
quick,
with my pickpocket.
my last turn within Ruby's.
For my turn, then I'm going to cast Faithful Hound. So the Hound is invisible to all creatures except me and can't be harmed when a creature first enters whatever, blah, 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 speaking the password. Basically, it's a guard dog.
We going full on.
At the start of each of your turns, the Hound can attempt to bite one creature within 5 feet that is hostile to you. So basically, there's just going to be this invisible Hound.
I have a very
right
important
next
question.
to the-
What breed of arcane dog is this?
Good
It's
call.
invisible. It's like a hellhound, right? Like you can't even see it.
What breed of hellhound? I know. Like to you.
Is Andy with us?
Schnauzer.
Andy's kind of shocked and standing back watching.
Okay, I'm gonna just look at Andy and be like, "You go stand
not
by the
like
back
a-
door. Don't let her
It's
go."
not like a breed.
She nods and
It's
just
a
goes back there.
monstrosity.
I can summon a Hellhound in 1 turn. I will, as Ruby, real quick, 1 last check of any faculties of myself. Like I'm not holding a spell. I'm not aware of any magic acting upon me other than my own. Okay, verbally, I will say I'll be going back to my body soon. Just an FYI, there are traps still laid downstairs, so be wary of that. But the next time you speak to Ruby, it will in fact be Ruby. And then at the end of that turn, back to Jethro.
Fulgrim.
Just getting ready for the interrogation. I'm gonna I keep my sword lit.
Standing directly in front of Ruby on the
Staying
chair.
directly in front of her, and I'm just going to, maybe I'll stand behind her and kind of hold the sword to her neck.
Dominic.
Continue casting.
Okay. Rimdil. Lay the body down.
Yeah, I'm now.
I mean, I'll let go of him
Okay.
if he's squirming.
Like the Muppets.
Reaction, let go.
We know she's coming back next turn, so I'll just say,
It's not next turn. She is now Ruby.
well, when I'm still casting and it's not
Okay.
quite done yet, so I'll just
Okay.
say, let me finish this before it even starts talking.
Doing a 10-minute ritual.
Maybe I just did it as. I'll do the first level spell slot, so it's only 1 minute.
Okay.
It still looks like a ritual.
Anything else you're doing though? Besides dropping him?
I'll take the first level spell.
Okay. Edmund.
I'm straight. I'm good.
Here we go.
I'm gonna prep detect thoughts. Or no, she's already zoned of truth. So I'm gonna prep call lightning.
She can choose to not answer.
We're indoors.
So detect.
Is it this at least 10 feet tall?
Yeah, with a roof over you.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm prepping call lightning.
Okay.
Only 10 feet?
I thought it
Yeah.
was a lot more. Wow.
10 feet tall.
With a 60-foot, oh yeah.
Still might have to be outdoors.
All right. So
10 feet tall.
just for the moment, we're gonna keep initiative, but talk outside of initiative. She is now in her body, and she's like,
No one speak.
Gotcha
I
this time.
knew this was not going to
I
be
got
easy.
it this time.
For the first 50 seconds, she
Yeah.
can say whatever she
No
wants.
one say anything.
Right.
Oh, well, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's an intimidation.
So
You
what is
communicate
what is
that.
this?
Yeah.
Okay, if you
She talks to no one.
cloaked.
She talks for 50 seconds. She can keep doing whatever she wants to do.
For the 50 seconds she's talking, I'm going to be slowly.
Pulling the 12 knives out of your body.
I'm just mean mugging her while I'm pulling these daggers on my chest.
Maybe there's a doctor in town. We'll see if we can find something.
That would be nice.
All right.
I do need a doctor. Just pulling 12 daggers out of me.
So feel free to
Did
RP
that
with
feel
yourself
good?
for 50 seconds.
Have fun.
I can sit here all day. After your spell ends, or starts, I should say.
Yep.
And she looks down at your now glowing glyph.
If anyone has some mustard to put on this to make sure it doesn't work, that'd be cool. If not, understood.
I already burned my mustard.
All right, just asking.
Didn't buy it at the market.
Do not have mustard on me, but Dominic, your spell is now activated, right?
This is all set in head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fulgrim doesn't know.
Everything's telepathic.
Yes, he
There's
until
a
set.
bright flash of light in the symbol that you guys always see associated with me
Right.
flares up on the floor. It's very obvious I am not a subtle cleric.
You're now in the circle, though, for sure. 100% you
Yeah.
are.
Should I make a save to make this real?
What's the save need to be?
17.
And it's wisdom?
Yes. Let me double check.
And you can tell who
Good
saves
time to
and
ask
fails.
some questions.
I can tell who fails and who succeeds.
She succeeds.
I fail.
No mustard, eh? Okay, well.
Fulgrim's like, definitely no mustard.
I do
Is
not
it?
have mustard.
I think we would know this from last time we did this. Isn't it if you re-enter the circle, you have to redo the save?
I don't suppose
Well,
a
that's what we did last
charisma
time.
save instead of a wisdom save makes it any worse.
No.
Uh,
She still passes.
Can I luck point her? I don't think that's how luck works. No.
Can we just grab the chair, slide it out of the circle, and slide it back in?
We can absolutely do that.
And just keep doing that until she fails? Just
That
keep
was-
re-
I'm sorry. I'm
Yo.
so sorry. I don't know what that was.
She passes again.
She got real excited.
We're just
Mike's
gonna
were-
keep.
How long?
And then
is
she
it?
fails.
It's like dunking her,
Alright.
like, ugh.
Okay, until she
It's like
fails.
waterboarding
We just
with like truth
Okay,
boarding.
so she
collaboratively
failed. Alright.
do that.
And that was
Alright.
all like in silence.
That was way too
We're
high.
just still letting her.
I'm assuming Fulcrum just starts like shoving the chair in and out until he's told not to.
Yeah, and then here, like, okay, you know that
Yeah.
she failed.
Once-
So then
Fulgrim, you got
Slide her in
Once
the
you
middle of the
mentally
room.
tell us she's affected, I'm going to pat Edmund on the shoulder
a
and
natural champion.
it's all you, big guy. And I'm going to take a big old step backwards because his spells have blast damage.
Oh, I'm still here.
He's fine. You're good.
That'll be okay.
Don't worry about it.
You're doing the Lord's work.
Doing your worst.
What's the save on those shackles?
Ah, there is none, sir.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
You are chained, my man. There was one strength save for the grapple at the beginning, and I chose to fail.
So, for reference, normal shackles is a DC 30 to break out of them. These are magic, so you can't break magic items. So, suck it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna say to Ruby, I suggest that you will only be able to move when I say you can move. And I'll cast Gaze on her.
Wisdom save.
Not sure.
Yep.
Once every 30
And I'm gonna
days.
silvery bar
Sorry.
it. Just save it.
That is a
Excuse
14 to start with,
Okay, then I won't silvery bar.
and that is a 6 on the second one.
Okay. So she can't move unless I tell her to for the next 30 days. And every time she wants to
Say
move
30
without
days.
me telling her to do so, she will take 5
She is
d10
under
psychic
so much
damage.
magical bullshit
Wait,
right now.
sorry, can you say all of that again?
For the next 30 days, Ruby cannot move herself without me saying she can.
God, she's like double fucked.
And
Yeah.
if she
Shackles
chooses,
plus
if
gaze.
she chooses to act against that, she will take 5d10 for every instance she acts against that.
Gaze, what a
Do you
spell.
tell her that?
That's a good question.
He just said, I
I
suggest you not
do
move.
say all of that out loud to her.
I feel like that's a good power play.
I mean, maybe
And I
don't
say,
kill our
and I,
friends.
and I say,
What is the point of this?
well, the point is that we wish for your death to be as long and painful as possible.
Shit.
So we'll start there.
That's a good starting
You
point.
can
That's step one.
you don't have much incentive to tell us anything about your operations, but I can tell you a little bit about your operations. Both ships that we know about under your command are ours.
What do you mean both?
All of your men are dead. The town is safe, and we have more friends we can introduce you to momentarily. They're quite large. This is more for us than it is for you. So if you'd like to say anything now to get out of the way, that will make you feel better.
Fuck you and your wife. And your kids. And all of you.
Yes, quite nice.
Well, I'm gonna cast heat metal on.
Oh,
wait,
on
wait,
the
wait,
cuffs.
no. I got better things.
On the
let's-
cuffs?
Hold the heat metal. Don't heat metal.
I'll say magical.
Don't do that.
I'll say calm down, everyone. We've
Did you do it?
her
She can do it without dealing damage. It's a bonus action to deal damage, right?
Oh, okay.
Just for the intimidation.
I guess
It's just uncomfortably hot.
she's just sweaty.
She's sweet. Well, the blade's
Or
also.
actually, no.
check the telepathic
When
bond.
she does that, I'm just gonna cast blindness on her.
Sure.
Is that a save?
Con.
Con save.
That is a 15?
No, that's a fail.
She's blind.
Yep.
Now
Fuck you too.
Now you're in the dark.
Person I don't even know.
So, if ever,
You know, you can just quit talking now.
Oh no, I'm not talking to you. I know you can't see, so it's hard to tell. This little trick she did with Jethro with the daggers actually gave me an idea. If you guys would be interested.
Always.
Have you ever heard of the term "death by 1,000 cuts"?
You two roll perceptions.
Yeah, as I do this, in my head I was like, we need to find out if she knows there's another ship.
I don't because it's like
You hear a pop
like to kill.
coming from her.
I got some spicy
A
stuff.
pop?
A pop.
A pop from what?
She hears a pop come from Ruby. What'd you roll?
Did she
Oh,
move?
15.
Technically, she moved her mouth.
Okay, so I was talking to her, so I was giving her permission to do that.
I didn't hear it. 15?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to. Oh fuck! Did she do like a poison thing?
I don't know.
All of a sudden, y'all see her mouth start to foam up.
I'm gonna immediately cast Cure Wounds on her.
No, lesser restoration.
You're casting
Okay,
lesser
yeah.
restoration.
Remove poison.
No, you're both doing it, right?
Yeah, she's
So
healed.
she immediately
Let's heal her
starts
up.
foaming in the mouth. She's like, her eyes start to roll back, and all of a sudden you cast
diamond with your
lesser restoration
I will
and Cure
remove
Wounds.
poison, which I could have done this whole time.
And she's like,
Can you do that now?
I could have.
Even if you would have succeeded with that, we can bring you back. as well. So
I didn't mind
just
that,
just stay there for a minute.
She spits on you.
It's all foamy.
She's still blind, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, she can't see me.
She might
She
have-
spits.
She might have
Like, how
spit in
far
a
can
random
she spit?
direction.
You know what I mean?
Pretty far.
What's your AC by chance?
What is it? An improvised mouth attack?
Yes. Does a 14 hit you with a lava spit?
No.
Okay. You see it come close to you and miss.
Good band name. Improvised
Improvising
mouth attack.
mouth attack. Solid.
Oh man, this is fun.
You see a random like broken capsule in that spit, by the way.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna.
How unfortunate. She tried. She really did.
She really.
my team was like, "Yo, we're gonna interrogate her." I was like,
Yeah.
"Alright, I'll take the interrogation spell."
I suppose if you can get anything out of her before we really begin, now's your time.
Roll your psychic damage.
Okay. What was it? 5. 7.
She's gonna scream in agony, and you're gonna see her eyes go cross-eyed and her face give this weird contortion.
Does
look.
anyone have silence?
No. The screams are the best part.
That's from the psychic damage?
Yes.
Okay.
You see her physically try to like stand up and then fall back down with this face contorted and all this. She's now bleeding from
28.
both ears and the right side of her nose.
28.
If I may, I'm gonna produce one of her coins, her metal. I would like to specify a metal coin that she gave us earlier, and I want to take it and put it against her forehead, take a scrap of cloth, and just bind it. So now she has a metal coin just pressed against her forehead.
Sure.
She's just staring at you the whole time.
Well, she can't see me, so it's all good. And then,
She's staring in your
if
direction.
you'd like, now would be a good time to heat metal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Are you aware?
She starts to like grunt uncomfortably.
She has a burning coin pressed into her forehead.
So it does 2d8 fire damage.
Now you're doing it? Okay.
Or
Damage.
no. I'll wait until she pisses me off.
But you have it now.
I do.
Just the fuck you button.
And I think that when I do that,
So nice.
I'm pretty sure that it drops. Oh no, it's not a.
Yep. Blindness is not concentration.
No,
That's
it's not. That's
1
fabulous.
minute.
Non-concentration,
That's really just fabulous.
What I
Okay.
took.
Cool.
Who is poisoned?
Who is poisoned?
No, who is
is
poisoned?
Oh.
Dominic directs the question.
You're still
all
poisoned.
All
Like
of our
me.
dragons.
I say to Ruby
what does it matter?
about your life matters that much.
You think my life means anything?
Not currently.
Wasn't the question? And I just looked at you. Who's holding the heat metal?
Yeah.
That was not the answer we
And
needed.
she still can't lie, correct?
We're gonna
And talking is a free action, so already spare the dying.
5 damage.
Okay. She's like cringes really hard and just stares back in y'all's general vicinity because she can't see shit.
Can I ask a question? Is she restrained right now?
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Hellly.
So is it an auto crit?
I mean, we're not trying to.
No, I know.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
just trying to
curious.
hurt her.
Like, unarmed punches to the face, is it going to crit?
Probably.
Just hit. All you gotta do is hit.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. I need to make an attack roll.
Make an attack roll. Make sure you just hit, and then it'll be auto crit.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. Rules.
Just
I
for
just wanna
future
know
reference.
The rules of how it works.
Any further
I'll
questions?
say in the head,
Okay.
Edmund. Now's the time to say whatever you need to say.
Ask away.
We
Well, Ruby, anything you have to say is really not to be trusted or of any worth to any of us. I would like to tell you that your deceitful nature and general unlikability was fine when we had similar goals, but with the death of Irene and Yellowrin and many others from your list that we found,
Oh, shit.
I'd.
Can I borrow that for a second? What's your name?
This?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Like to just tell you that should these people have been left alone, you would have been able to squander about your pirate life much less, much as you always have. But I suppose now, in the middle of my sentence, without saying anything, I'm gonna have my faithful hound just start like fucking crushing her leg, like in the middle of the sentence.
Okay. Roll an attack and damage.
Just to hear some screams just while I'm talking to her, you know? Like,
Really spice up.
she can be halfway listening, she can not be listening, I don't really care. But I'm just talking. Where's my damage?
So, as your hound grabs on, she screams.
High rolls.
24.
Okay. You see a hunk of her flesh just get ripped off, and just blood pouring down her leg now.
Good stuff.
Can you guys see nothing except her leg being ripped apart?
Oh, the hellhound's invisible.
Right.
Now may be a good time to get her spirits back up. Maybe we can give her a little juice back. We don't want her to die too quickly on us. That would be unfortunate.
I believe after we've had our time with you, then this town that you've decided to try and take as your own, I believe after we put you in a solidly weakened state, I think perhaps they will be the last ones to judge you.
We still have questions.
May we ask
Answer.
why? Why you decided this town needed to be besieged? What's the end goal?
Or the list.
She heals for 12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
You see the flesh kind of fold, grow itself back on the leg, and the nosebleed seems to stop.
This is gonna last a long time.
Listen, I played Skyrim. Restoration in one hand, fireball in the other. Works every time.
She looks in your direction. You can at least see the faces that are going to kill me.
You've seen us
It's
already.
probably been a minute, right?
You've seen us
At this
before.
point, yeah.
You know what we look like.
Looking up at y'all again.
We won't be the ones to kill you. The fair people of this town will have the final say. But you will be just as selfless as you are now. I rest assure you that your death will not be done by people worthy, worthy to combat your prowess. It will be simple commoners, children. That is where your name will end in history.
You should probably know that the early money you gave me for the governor has kind of led us to be able to be here today. So
It's ironic.
it's
Yeah.
weird.
If
Good for you, and
if
Broke a heart.
Oh no.
Always had a crush on you, didn't she?
if you want someone to blame for the discomfort you are experiencing now, it's probably whoever hired you to attack this town. We will likely be going after them next. So anything you have for us might be helpful.
Yes, any post-mortem revenge you would like us to carry out on your behalf, I'm sure we could accomplish.
We at least kill for a reason, not just blood money.
there's more than just blood money to this.
Oh well, then pray tell.
Perhaps one last bounty for us then, Bounty Queen.
I like that. Good stuff. It's the quicker picker.
One more bounty, huh?
Yes. But we already have our payments, don't you worry.
We're collecting blood.
And souls.
Was that the 26,000 gold that we found in ship?
No, it's blood. It's
I was
blood.
gonna say her life, yeah.
I want that too.
Her soul's probably worth kind of like a last wish sort of thing.
I like 26,000 gold better, but that's just me.
Why don't you ask Cranellis yourself?
That would sound so familiar.
That name sounds very familiar.
Listen, where's my book?
That sounds ridiculous.
May we ask why this town?
5.
5.
Credo is 5. Chantress.
So, yeah.
The Enchanters? Okay. I mentally note that.
Why this town? I
Yeah.
don't know. Ask her yourself.
Well, we tried. She ran away, scared, which you probably should have done more effectively, but you didn't, as evidenced by your current state.
It was quite entertaining that she decided to run, though.
Yeah, she kind of left you high and dry.
I'm gonna heat metal again. Just burn her a little
Just
bit.
because. Yeah.
Just 'cause.
If anybody
Just 'cause.
ever wants to take a shot at any point during the interrogation, just take it. You don't have to.
Roll your damage.
Yeah.
So you're leading us to believe that Grinellis is responsible for all of the hits you've
9.
carried out up to this point.
No, just this one.
Okay. And the list. And what of
Pull it out.
I produced the list, and what of, and I will read off the entire list.
That is done by principals.
So she directly ordered all of our deaths, is what I'm gathering.
And more.
Interesting that she ordered our deaths before we encountered her.
What do we have in
Seems like she
common?
can't pull the trigger
Everyone on
herself.
that list.
You're all gifted with this power that's happening.
But you're personally connected to at least a few of those.
One specifically.
Yes, I have been wondering why you spend so much time and energy training and trying to bring up an individual within your own ranks just to turn around and kill them. Do you have?
Are you talking
no
about
honor?
the monk?
Yes.
Of course, we're talking about the monk.
That's just a job. She meant nothing.
I'm gonna go ahead and just take a swift punch to the face.
Roll.
It was a hit for sure. It's a 28.
Yeah, and that's what?
Just 9 points of bludgeoning damage to
Yeah,
the
that
face.
didn't feel good.
Good stuff.
And poison.
You see immediately swelling. As you mentioned poison, she had a tear come down her eye.
Oh, she does have feelings.
She just got punched.
Is this a sad tear or a
It was
painful
like a tear
tear?
duct malfunction.
Can I tell?
Collect the tears. We
Roll,
can discuss
Poison
later.
again?
Insight.
Poison is
Insight?
someone.
Did we kill them?
No.
Those
Found
from
out
your-
about her, then.
She's on the
You
list.
Buddy
need to
Common
know it's
measure.
important.
He got it from his goddess.
Ask your question about poison first.
Who was she?
She stays silent for a minute.
This is not getting any easier for you.
Guess we'll just have to find her ourselves.
That one's
Leave her alone.
Oh,
I'm gonna burn her.
11 for a hit.
It's still.
We
Good hit.
we
You have
found
advantage.
we found you in about 10 minutes. Do you think she's more evasive than you are?
8 more fire damage on her forehead.
Okay.
14 to hit.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
9 more.
just giving it to you at this point.
9 more points of bludgeoning.
Well, she
to the
doesn't
face.
seem to be resisting to the idea of us finding poison, so I
If
suppose.
you touch her.
I don't think you're in the position to make threats right now.
Maybe we'll leave you here until we
tell
find
me
her.
why we shouldn't then. Is she dangerous?
She shares a list with us.
She a
We would at
chi-
least like to meet
Is she
her.
a child, perhaps? Something that we'd feel wrong taking? A lover? A friend?
Spicy. She stared you straight in the eye.
He said those things one at a time. Can I
Yeah.
roll insight on her expressions as he goes down the list?
Roll
Lover,
insight.
friend.
Like, does she yell?
Yeah.
Hit one of them? Yeah.
Does she cringe at one particular word? Really need you to do better, die.
I guess I would.
I'll be- I'll
would I
be
be
watching
watching for that
too.
too? Right? Yeah.
That's
Insight's
14.
not my thing.
24.
Yeah.
That's it.
The word child got her.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Is
So
poison your
something,
child?
Something maternal.
She just stares at you and then looks down.
that's a
she,
yes.
she would be one to name her child
Poison.
poison.
How lame.
Such an edge.
So I'm,
Old enough to defend themselves, surely.
What a shame. That poor little orphan.
I believe Razim is a child, and his name is on this list. So obviously you don't discriminate against children.
Gotcha there.
So
Are
Well,
you done now?
Luckily,
oh
we're,
no,
I
we're
think,
far from done.
I think luckily for you, we're not in the business of killing children.
I am, but they're not.
So with that peace of mind,
Just want to throw that out there.
perhaps we may protect her. Give her some place where she can train her abilities to take out this scourge upon the world.
What kind of mother puts their own daughter on a kill list?
That list is not mine.
You're executing it.
Yeah.
Not struggling too hard against it.
I could have killed her a long time ago. Chose not to.
Well, that just
You
absolves
chose
all
her.
of your sins.
Well, it's her own child. Let's be fair here. Is she protected now? Does Principus know where she is?
I don't know.
She's much safer with us, I will say.
How long does your zone of truth last?
That's also a good question.
It is interesting now that you say this.
I think it's 10.
I think it is too. So it'd be fading right now.
You show some discretion over who you carry out these assassinations against. So there is some discretion you are able to make. It seems that you've not made similar discretions on our friends.
I've held back on one, and only one.
Who's that, Rachel?
Poison. It's poison, probably.
My daughter.
I just wanted her to say it.
Where is she? That's the question.
Why would Principus tell you to kill your own daughter? And why would she believe that you would act on that? Does she know the relationship?
No.
That answers that.
Might be useful information.
Perhaps you should call her here. She's, again, much safer with us than she is.
How would I call her?
For you to find out it's your child.
Who's on the other ship?
What other ship?
We pinged 2 ships.
We were looking for you
I
when
don't
we
think
found 2 locations.
I don't think she knows. I say in
Your
chat.
spell is completely gone now.
Right.
Your zone of truth.
The glyph fades away and sparkles into particles.
I'm gonna reach over and tap you on the shoulder. Give you a. How do we decide to do this? Is 1 and 2 a single?
1, 2 is first, I think.
Okay, so I get second level spell.
Yeah, thanks, fam.
So you have no way of contacting your own daughter? It seems awfully... what's the
Not
word?
easily.
Well, you
We have ways.
have a network of spies. You've messaged us plenty of times. You lived in my head for quite a while, and all of a sudden you can't message your own daughter?
Ah, she may be on another plane then. That would
That's-
be an easy place to hide from Principus.
It's a good thing we
would
can
it
travel
not?
through the planes.
You might have killed all my messengers out there.
Stop sending them.
Yeah. Stop sending people to their death. Have you ever thought of that?
This is not supposed to be.
104 of your men lie at the bottom of the ocean. I just want to reiterate that fact. I counted each and every one of them.
Yes. Very well.
But attacking an entire city makes very little sense unless there's someone or something here of value.
And you're usually not this sloppy.
Maybe they wanted collateral for Edmund.
Are we that important to the pillars?
There was a name to keep alive.
Oh, which one?
Celeste.
Oh,
She's
Uh,
she's also on the
From the corner, you hear.
Oh, there it is.
What was that?
You see. You
From
see.
Andy?
Andy does in the corner. And looks over at
Something important,
everyone like real quick.
Andy?
It's one of your orphans, right?
Yes, indeed it is. Her name was on the list of beings that were enchanted, as we've learned, so having her be another tool of the pillars is, I'm glad, something we stopped. But it will be important to find her. Perhaps she can learn a bit from Razim or from us, but we need to find these people before the pillars do, I think. Do you have any other information about where any of the others lie on this list?
You talking to Andy?
I'll ask Andy first, and then I'll ask her.
She just mentions
Ewan?
Celeste, and that's it on that list.
Okay.
So why should we protect your daughter?
It's for the safety of the realm, really, but if she is beyond...
Just a dying woman's last wish.
You're not dead yet, dear.
I'd wager that the bloodline, anybody who's a child of Ruby's is far tainted and too gone for this world.
In the telepathic bond, Dominic will say, should I call back Baram if she doesn't know what's up with this other ship?
Yes.
I'm just trying to gauge the group before I make a big decision.
Yeah, if you
I agree.
Yeah, throw a sending out there.
throw a sending out to Brown for sure.
I'm gonna telepath the group and say,
Let's wait for Baram to get here before we do anything with her.
We can continue to question her till he
Because
gets here.
he might have some questions.
He can also reply to my sending, so I will just say message Baram with my second to last little spell
Mm-hmm.
and say any updates on it on the second ship. It
Are you
might,
telling him to come back or not?
yeah, I'm getting there.
He's got like 8.
If you have nothing so far, come back. We found her. How much do I have left? 4. Let us know, man.
Thanks.
stay golden, buddy boys.
Peace.
You hear your own words come back in your head.
Oh, that's
That's the bad one.
That's the bad one.
That's what happened with what's her face, wasn't it?
Who?
Desiree.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we heard with Desiree.
Well, looks like we lost Baram. Tough. Good thing we have these dragons. I'll lay some flowers in his grave.
Dominic swears in giant out loud, and then relays that not out loud.
Bogart's like, hey, I feel like
I look embarrassed. I didn't forgot. I watched my mouth.
Well, Ruby, suppose if there's nothing else, we'll leave you to the town.
We need to wrap this up. Dominic says in Bond.
Do you all truly plan to keep her safe?
You can bring her here.
Well, we have no idea where she may be, so if the pillars are looking for her, they might find her well before we have any information where she might be.
I need a promise that y'all do not plan to harm her.
Our word is just as good as yours.
How about this? You know the pillars want her dead. You know we have no reason to want her dead.
We're not in the business of killing children. The pillars are. The choice is completely up to you.
But we do not want any empowered individuals to join forces with the pillars or be killed by them. That is our
What are you offering us if we make a promise to you? What does that matter at all to us?
Just a clear conscience that she will not die and go where I'm going.
Our consciences are clear.
If you wish
you want to resolve
to protect
yourself-
your daughter, it may be
Fortunately for
the
you,
only
we're
good
very
thing
familiar with
you
where
have
you're going.
able. Protecting your child may be the only good thing you have left in this life, as it is coming to its end.
Do you have a map?
Of course.
Several. Fall off the map.
I'm gonna message the group. I'm gonna go check on the dragons, and I'm gonna walk out of the house
Okay.
and like run to the beach
You're running to the beach?
where they were.
Okay.
Remember we had
Or like
them
making
guarding
sure
the
they're
window.
still out there, right?
I'll go with you. On
No,
the
you're
ball.
good. I'm gonna
You
say
sure?
yeah, 100%.
It's faster.
I'm good.
We shouldn't be one person out. Buddy system in. Works for the army for a reason.
Just give me the horse.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Take a follow.
May I?
You may. I give her permission to touch her nose to a place on the map or something.
What place did she
Yes.
point out?
What place can she point out?
She sticks her kind of nose in a direction of the Terrapin Ocean.
Hey, you know where that is. Where are we?
Just put a pin behind her ears so he might
Yeah,
work.
and I'll kind of go up with my wizardly quill and point left or right, up or down, and like slowly move to where we get like an exact kind of point.
She is on a ship between these 2 points. And she points
Teleportation circle.
like here.
And the ship will be there for many days to come.
It is continually moving.
It's Good thing we own most of the fucking
And this
ship
ship
now.
is one of your command, or is there anything we may need to know to get aboard and tell her to gain her trust quickly?
It is one of mine. Not with a ruby flag.
I'm glad that you mentioned that, by the way. There's going to be a quick change in management. So, if there's anything we need to know, any hidden little secrets out there that will make your organization run more effectively under our new leadership, just be nice. I mean,
Just Jeff.
you can't lead it.
What,
One of us can.
besides the utter destruction of the ship in effort to find your daughter, is there anything we can tell them?
Take this ring off my finger.
I have one of those.
Okay, I'll take one.
You
Cut it
see a very, very
Oh yeah,
decorated.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say, Remdel, the hand, and I'll
The
like,
whole hand? You want the whole? All right.
Oh, shit.
and I'll actually say that telepathically to you, as she says, take the ring off my finger. And I'll say, I think Remdale's better at that sort of thing.
Haven't you been wearing the armor she gave you this whole time?
Not anymore.
Oh, okay, you got rid of that.
I don't have it on anymore.
It's like hiding in a bag somewhere.
I'm still wearing the ring she gave me, so I never took it off.
No, I'm gonna slice the hand off and say that dinner was awkward. We had.
You thought it was awkward. It was even more awkward to me and Dominic were watching from around the corner.
As his hand
terrible
comes
day.
off, her arms go limp.
Both.
Yeah, because the hand's off, and now the shackles are no
yeah.
longer there. The shackle's on one arm, and not the other one, because the hand's no longer blocking the shackle.
That makes sense.
Still can't.
My bad.
And you just see blood just draining from that arm.
My sword is on fire. I'm just gonna touch it to the blade and try to
Cauterize it. Christ.
She just
Jesus.
very bad
We're
thing.
losing
Okay.
followers.
It'll be over
Sorry.
soon.
It will be over soon.
It was a mighty battle. At least gotta tell townspeople. All right.
That ring. You're going to need a note from me as well.
Well, you can't write.
Or left. Whichever one you chopped off.
I'll just pull out a piece of
I
parchment and,
hate every moment.
Did you go to the dragons?
or no, never mind, I'm not there anymore. Someone write down what this
I will
Then
draw
you're the right
parchment
person, right?
from the bag that we have tons of, because I made sure to buy a lot of it when I was making pamphlets.
Right.
Um,
Oh yeah.
We should have did
On
this
the back of
before
one of
we
these
cut her
pamphlets.
hand
I'm
off.
going to take one of my pamphlets and flip it over, yeah. And I'm going to take out the quill. I'm going to say, what? Begin your dictation.
Ruby has passed
Oh, that's unfortunate. Not yet, but
to the next.
I know that's okay. I'm a notary, so this is all visual.
Are you writing it?
Yeah, I'm
You
ready.
should actually probably write
Right.
it.
Yeah, my immersion. Oh, there it is. That's a good
This
stuff.
ring
I feel like it's happening.
bearer should be trusted.
There's a bear. It's going to appear on me.
She wild
They're all
shit's
coming
going
back.
Is it buried?
Don't worry about the handwriting. We'll get you a course.
It is okay.
I'm proficient in forgery and can copy anything.
You don't
I've
need
previously
to.
written.
Glad it finally came into
I know, right?
Just
And I have read her handwriting many, many times.
Just get her to sign it. That's all
Okay.
we really need.
That is all.
That's it?
Stealth print.
Is
I'm gonna cast.
is
I'm
all?
gonna cast identify on the ring as I'm taking it off her
Is-
now severed hand.
Is that is all part of the letter, or are you saying that is all?
Do you see what
That
we
is
had
all.
to put up with?
Still haven't answered the question. I'm gonna put it down anyway just to be safe. That is.
You cast
all.
identify. It's just a gold and ruby ring. But if you look at it, there's engravings across the entire gold lining of the entire ring. You also see in the very center of the ruby, looks like inside of the ruby itself, it looks like it was carved. The same symbol you've seen on her boat.
Can I read the stuff?
Everything's just like decoration.
Oh, it's not like
Filigree.
Like
After the letter, I'm gonna go over to her limp. Which hand did you chop off? Rings are more in the left hand, so I assume that's it. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna go and Edmund, can she sign?
Sure.
And if not, I'll sign it.
She touches her blood and just writes Ruby
Good enough for me.
in blood.
And I'm gonna roll that up, put it in the bag.
Her signature is.
I will now add to our inventory Ruby's letter. No, Ruby's will.
What a dramatic bitch.
I'm gonna take the ring and put it on my pinky because she's probably got smaller fingers than me.
You still haven't answered my question earlier. The guild that we will be taking over, effective in the next 30 minutes. Anything special we should know about that? Do they just kind of accept us as new leaders? Do we need another letter? Because I can write another letter. I've got a lot of these pamphlets.
letters.
How's that
Just
going
kill
to
me.
Oh, there's no fun in that.
No,
Well,
the townsfolk will do that.
Yeah, that's the town's job. We are a fair and we believe in the justice system. So
I will watch her if you wish to gather the townsfolk. All of you will set up perhaps a stoning.
You still see the 6 dragons flying in a circle.
Me?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna call down Benioff.
I'm gonna take my manacles back now that they're no longer actually functioning as
manacling.
Well, one hand's still hooked.
Yeah, I don't know if it works with one, so I'll just keep those just in case.
I'd wager it doesn't.
Manacle hurt
It's
together.
just hanging there.
Yeah.
You can like
Calling
just,
out Benioff.
Isn't there a way to heal a missing limb? Isn't that a thing?
Benioff comes down.
Like multiple ways?
like 8th level spells.
I'll
Really?
say we need to find
Probably
your
high
daughter.
magic to do that. So.
Well,
But
I'm
it's
gonna go
cauterized.
back.
It's not bleeding anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. She lets you on your back.
She don't understand.
She lets you on her back, and she takes off in a direction.
Cool.
Can we give her a note that she can hold when the townsfolk come down that says I
She can't hold much of anything right now.
Ruby, or maybe we set it in front of her or something.
I mean, I think it's
I'm gonna
the people know who she is.
Yeah, you guys all just gather the townsfolk,
Can you
and I'll make a speech. Before
disc
we-
her?
Oh yeah, since you're floating this, I'll do that once you guys gather everybody.
I'm
In the
not.
square.
That's only 1,000 feet, right?
Everyone
trust
gather
you
in the
to pull on the
square
same
so you
Ruby.
can see who has attacked your town.
Or I guess when
It'll take you a couple days.
No, hide from me. I'm
My
a
flight.
bad guy.
Or can we assume that everyone is gathered after some time?
After some time, yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, off to your demise. And I'll Tinser's floating disc, and
Okay, hold on. While we're gathering townspeople, I want to ask if there's like a mayor, like a governor of this city, someone in charge.
Tibble probably at this point.
There's a governor.
Okay. Hold on,
I'm sure
I
they're
feel like
in the know.
I feel like the governor should be there when we execute. I feel like it's important.
as
But
long as she
I'll
can
I'll
find
tell
her
them
dad,
also
I'm
if you can find if any of the monks
That's fine.
from the monastery fled here, like whoever the head monk is here, whoever the governor is, and then me can be
Yeah.
there.
cool. Like it's literally gonna take a couple days, or
In game a couple days. Yeah.
If your magic is silver, you can literally offer her up to the town on a silver platter.
Ew.
Maybe
Then I'll
floating
say-
disc.
Just say.
we'll turn back for now, and then go as a group to find your father.
Okay.
I wanna gather-
After the group's gathered,
I want to make sure I approach the governor. Sorry.
Yeah. she flies down on Vinia.
Mm-hmm.
The townsfolk.
Yeah, everyone's scared shitless now. The dragon flew down.
Cool. We're gonna land, and then I'll get off of her and like kind of like pet her nose and just get her to like sit. And I'll say, I think that Baram is just far away.
Well, we'll see to that in a moment.
He echoed in a way that you described Desiree echoing. When she, whatever happened to her, doesn't bode well.
Yes.
I heard my own words in my ear.
Is there a range limit on?
No,
This is
It's
there's
plainer.
no range limit. It goes beyond planes with a very, very small margin of error.
So we can only assume that our friend is dead.
Or
Trapped.
somewhere
Unreachable.
that blocks magic. I can only think of one person who could pull that off.
Although, to be fair,
He has his own thing.
in his own demiplane, I would assume.
Unless we're incredibly unlucky.
Just a thought. Trying to be the optimist here.
So as the group gathers
One problem at a
and the
time.
governor comes up to y'all, we're going
And-
to take a break there. All right, so as the crowd gathers and the governor comes up, are you all the riders that came in and stopped the tragedy?
Yes.
Yo.
Oh no, that wasn't us. That was somebody else with 6 dragons that just took out the biggest
That
of your
was
city.
the other
Don't
situation.
mind him.
Yes, well, that was us.
I appreciate it. If you would like, I have a house I would gladly give to y'all.
Yes, a house would be nice. Thank you.
As-
Thank you very much.
We have gathered everyone here for the execution of Ruby. Do I know her full name? Did you tell me?
Emily.
Emily.
Wow.
Emmalee.
What's her last name?
Ruby.
Emily Ruby.
Very delicate.
For the death of Emily Ruby here, the leader of the guild that attacked your fair city and many like it. I'm sure everyone here is quite familiar with her.
We are now, unfortunately.
Yes, well, death by 1,000 cuts will be the sentence that I will announce. Everyone will use her dagger to take a drop of blood for the fallen.
I wish to give my cut to someone. I cannot have any blood on my hands. I have to
Yes,
have a
it is not a
clear
requirement.
conscience.
That's cute.
If anyone wishes not to participate, they, of course, we will not force them. But there are many here that have probably lost someone because of this woman.
Yes.
So we'd like to give them that option, a little bit of justice for everyone. If that is okay with you,
That is-
Governor.
Fine with me, as long as the town folk are okay with it. I assume they are, based on the.
Show out. I assume we told everybody kind of what was going on.
Oh,
When
we were
we
supposed
were
to
like,
do that?
hey, come to the square. And they're like, why? Who the fuck are you? And we're like, we're going to kill the person who kills a lot of people. And they're like, oh, okay.
I have a few guys, some of my guard out right now, gathering some of the fallen.
Yes, and your guards will be able to participate in this as well, as many were slain by our people as your city's wall broke.
Yes. But if we do this, we must hurry. It looks like we have trouble above us as well.
Very well. Let's get to it.
Wait,
What's
what's
above
us? What do we see above us?
Just a rift.
The dragons fighting back any and anything flying this way.
Just
Your dragons are doing perfectly fine.
What are they fighting?
Just rift shit.
You're familiar with these birds.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
What?
We look up, we see the birds.
Hold'em panics.
These are the same creatures that I encountered in the very first rift that tormented my village. So,
Oh, well.
You're just so nonchalant about it.
Glad we
yeah,
take care of that wolf.
Ziuma, give him hell.
go get him.
Bardically inspires the
Alright.
dragons. Barbarian inspires.
Yeah, right. All right, so
Emily Ruby.
are we going to get this over with now?
Yes, indeed.
Librarian.
Indeed. If only my life was as simple as it has been for quite some time. Townspeople, we are here for the sentencing and execution of Emily Ruby, leader of the Ruby Guild that attacked your fair city, and many like it. Many friends of the monks that I see here that have fucking goddamn it.
House.
Relocated?
Has relocated. Many of
Let's give
the
it a-
monks of Fane Morn that have been relocated here, the citizens of Aussie Ruin are familiar with this vile woman and her deeds. We'd like to give you all a drop of her blood. The sentence is death by 1,000 cuts. You are each to take a little bit of justice for someone that you have lost, or someone that you could have lost. If you would all form a line, we will be beginning shortly. And I'll gesture next to Tinser's floating disc, and people can get in the line.
They kind of crowd right in line.
And we'll just kind of
I'll hand the dagger to each person and then
and take it back. Okay, so you're kind of doing the.
I don't want nobody running off with this thing.
And I'll get out my wizardly quill and a book, and every name that they say, like for whoever, I'll write down.
Okay. First person,
Like
little
keep
girl.
along.
Little girl.
She's probably like 8, 9 or so.
And
All
you're
right,
and
who
you
let
guys
the
are
kids
also
in?
making sure
Public
someone else
execution.
is so fucking boom.
Yeah,
like
should
it's-
we telepathically? Should we maybe be pumping her with some cure wounds to make sure she doesn't go too quickly?
Yeah. And if anyone goes for a big stab, like we'll have Rimdale just grab and be like, justice for everyone. Like everyone gets a shot, everyone gets a cut.
Everybody gets one.
And we'll kind of let that
All
ride.
right, so the little girl says for daddy, and big slash.
Right across the
Big
face.
slash.
Yeah, but her big slash.
More at like a thigh at this point.
Okay.
In particular.
Um,
I'm gonna give her a little pat on the head.
And I'm not gonna ask for the name. I'm gonna say
daddy.
girl, estimated age, and then in quotes I'll say for daddy.
Okay.
Like just what every person says.
This boy that has his arm in a sling comes up, and it's obviously he's using his offhand.
Not dumb, man.
He comes up, whispers something in her ear, and just slices right here on her
Just a
face,
little cut.
all the way across chin, like jawline, all the way across,
Good
Okay.
stuff.
and then just turns around.
Give me a little pat on the head too.
Mhm.
I would pat everybody on the head, unless it's an adult, and then I'll pat him on the back.
Well, he's like 17 or something like that.
I mean, I'm 118, so get him on.
That's a pat in the head.
Pat on the head.
The woman comes up for Noelle and slices right across the arm.
Okay.
We don't have to go 1,000 of these.
Right.
Well, I got a list of 1,000. What are you talking about?
It's good to get some.
I
I dig it.
Another woman comes up for Foldor and cuts right across the chest.
Mhm.
I'm assuming y'all took her armor off.
Oh yeah.
they just miss.
Yeah.
Roll a hit. Ting. What's
A
this
bunch of
child's attack
commoners
bonus?
missing,
Sorry, first time.
Do any of the monks come up?
You have not seen a single monk since you've been in town. None of y'all have.
Oh really?
Okay.
That's what I was wondering. I was like,
Have we seen any of the people that we sent up here?
Recognized.
Now, you see in line is Helena and all the kids.
Hey, honey, haven't seen you in a while. Hang on, I'm gonna cut this guy real quick.
I haven't said my name or anything yet, so she might not be.
I know.
I know, right?
she might not recognize the person that she's
So
been
one,
married
she hasn't
to.
He's
seen
younger
one,
now.
She
2, and
hasn't
3.
seen me 45 years younger in probably 45 years.
That makes sense.
There ain't no fucking pictures lying
That
around.
math checks out.
That looks like a young Edmund, like.
Did I have a child and forgot about it?
Yeah.
Right?
She knew you though.
For Chefo. And just slices straight across, like, forehead.
Nice.
Good old Jeffo.
Morbid,
Very
and
close
just
to-
stabs in the leg.
Mhm.
And just takes out and goes for another one.
All right,
If they go for another one,
Yep.
we'll, yeah.
One per person.
Justice,
One per-
justice for
Everybody
us
gets-
all.
everybody
Justice
gets
for
one.
us all.
Behind you, Helena comes up behind you. Is Razim and Edmund okay?
This is awkward.
It just doesn't change the neutral face.
Start sweating.
All the all the orphans are right behind you as well.
It's Homer Simpson awkward.
The last time I saw them, they were both flourishing.
Can you, if you see them again?
Please stop
Just-
talking.
Jethro's over like covering a laugh.
Can you please send my best regards?
Silence.
And if you could do this for them, she reaches in and gives you a kiss on the cheek. Please pass it along.
Dominic nods solemnly.
yeah, Dominic, pass it along.
Yeah, pass that along.
He just comes over to me and
Not now, dummy. I'm
Right.
trying to kill him.
What is with you and Jethro?
Trying to do murder right now.
One of the little ones goes and hugs you around the legs and is like, "Can you please bring Razim back?"
There's chocolate over
I can do my best.
Creepy.
Does Helena cut Ruby?
Are they in line?
No, they left the line, went behind him,
Oh, okay.
and we're asking about you, Razim.
Okay.
Next one that comes up,
So awkward. Dominic says in out loud. And
this one yells, "Fahia," and just slashes straight across the face, and you just see a cut go deep, and you see teeth now from back behind that cut.
Split the cheek.
I'm just gonna.
I'll like nod to Andy and have her like just.
Oh
a
yeah,
little-
waste Andy's spell slots.
Yeah,
for
we're
that
using
help.
Andy's little
Okay.
healers.
Andy's pretty great.
There. You see that those teeth show, just all of a sudden there's like two-face, like strings just attach each other right there.
Okay.
You get another one that says "Force Devour," and just jabs in the gut down low.
Mhm.
Just comes back.
People are very good at following directions. You said slash.
People, fucking
People are
townsfolk,
gonna take what they
man.
want, dog.
Towns.
Hold it backwards.
Slashing, not piercing. Come on.
When was the
Right.
last time you've seen him?
Recently.
Try to step away.
Yeah, I think Dominic will literally step forward to take his cut at this point.
Oh, Dominic, here you go.
And he'll stand. He will grab it and will just put the knife up to her heart. And he will motion the slash and will lean to her ear and just whisper, I will make sure she becomes the best version of herself. And he makes a motion. He does not cut. And he hands the dagger back to someone else. And he goes the opposite way of Helena.
Helena then walks up to Rimdil since he's kind of nearby then.
Fuck everything up.
Is that you, Rimdil? Do you remember you ate in our house the day it happened?
Yeah, when everything turned upside down pretty
That
much.
world stopped turning.
Yeah.
Their accent
Yeah.
is different.
No, I remember.
It is.
He's traveled for a while.
It's more worldly now.
Is Dominic told me that Razim and Edmund were okay and y'all saw him recently.
No, he didn't lie about that.
Not a liar.
We saw Razim in the woods. He has some sort of like guardian and plus a bear. They tried to sleep.
Is he
with me.
okay? Is the bear?
Razim's good.
The bear's not trying to attack him or eat him?
No, it was Barry the bear.
Who's Barry the bear?
He was good. Good.
What about Edmund?
He's right there.
Oh,
She looks
just
across.
rip that band-aid off.
So I'm
Got it.
not like standing with them, right? Like I'm just
Yeah.
sitting there writing. I probably can't like hear them.
I would like notion over.
All of a sudden, half a dozen orphans run across the scene straight towards Edmund
I don't think
and
Mary
like
will counsel
tackle
him.
your legs.
I'll
Do it gently.
I'll say it's good to see you all, but I will be with you momentarily. Go back to Helena, please.
Where'd your shiny head go?
It's been a strange new world. I have great bedtime stories to tell you in the future.
Can we finally be together again?
Very soon. I will see you all very soon, and I will be with you tonight as well to tell you of some of the great adventures I've been on. Okay?
Helena whispers back to you, Rimdil. What happened to him? He's
I think he was.
Am I near there?
like a memory.
Am I within
Well-
earshot of this conversation?
Roll perception. Get over a 15.
Cool.
Yes, you are.
I might be able to provide some answers to that.
Brendel's
My name is Farah. I'm at the party
Sometimes for
a couple weeks ago.
Probably.
Yeah.
Couple weeks ago.
6 years ago,
Um,
depending who you ask.
Somewhere between 6 years and 3 weeks ago.
Wait, what?
I'm from another realm. And Edmund was given a gift by the god Zeus to give himself strength and youth
He looks
for the task that he must complete.
like he was before we had Tybalt and Edmund.
He
Still just as cranky.
he's still the exact same person. Just stronger and younger.
She's just staring at him. Next person comes up. For Fonder. And just cuts deep across the chest. And that is where we're going to end today's episode.
Oh, damn. You don't want us to do our cuts?